Okay, so actually with this part of the video we're actually going to go from the daytime look to like a nighttime look, and it's actually really easy because we are just going to build like 3 colors on top of the look that we did over here. So, and like the 3 colors that we are going to use are the bronzy color, this kind of a dark plummy shimmery color, brownie, like a warm brown color, and like the gold color. And we're just like gonna take these colors and build them up. So I'm gonna start with this color over here, and I'm just like gonna press it onto my eye like that. And this time I'm also just like staying on the bottom part, like I'm just going up till the crease. So I use the bronze one. Now I'm doing like the gold one, and I'm just gonna put that on top. And then I just like use the same brush. Like for the dark colors I use this one, and when I go to the gold one I swap it. So I'm going to swap it now and use like the warm color. So I'm just like really packing each one on top, and then I'm going back to the coppery one, the bronzy color. And by doing this I'm just like creating lots of depth, like, you know, like a little bit of gold now. And then I'm going in with like the warmer color, the warm berry color, and I'm just pressing it on there. So I've like done like about 2 layers. So you can see like the colors like kind of just intensifying basically. So I'm actually going to take like another brush, and I'm just like going to get the black over here, and I'm just going to, and just please tap everything off because it's like this like huge fallout on this palette. Anyway, so I'm just like actually gonna go back on this, like I'm gonna start at the bottom here, and maybe just flick the brush to like to the side where there's no product on, and just kind of work it in there as well. So actually the black is not showing per se. The only thing that's happening is like that color that we have created is becoming like more intense, like just a little bit darker. So you have like lots of warmth going on because of the copper, lots of gold, so it's like a bit of a sparkle. So I'm actually going to take my white brush again. I'm going to do exactly what I did on top, I'm going to do at the bottom. So I'm starting off with a coppery color, and I'm actually using like the sides because that's kind of nice and pointy. So I'm starting with the tapping off, and I'm just like going to rub it at the bottom, smudge it, smudge it at the bottom. So I'm smudging in the bronze, smudging in the gold. So it's basically exactly what I did at the top, and I'm doing that at the bottom. And this time I'm actually taking it down like lower, like, yeah, like lower, because it's an evening look, so it's like a bit more smoky. So I'm basically smoking it out a bit more. So I'm just doing all the colors. And going in there. Ooh, I think I got some blood in my eye. Ooh. Sorry. Oh, so I'm just like gonna take the black, and I'm just like really like dipping it in there like that, tapping it off, and I'm actually gonna smudge that over there. And as you can see, it's not turning black, it's just like intensifying everything. So I'm actually going to do one more layer of everything. So it's like really becoming this like, oh, it's just like a mix out of all 3, which I like. So this is like what I'd actually build up on with. So then I'm going to take just like a small brush. Like if you had a pencil brush that would be perfect, but I don't have one. I have no idea what happened to mine. So I'm just like taking a little bit of black like on there, and I'm just going to place it again like in the crease part, like just there, because I want to give that crease some more definition. In fact, I'm actually first going to use like a little bit of brown, like the matte brown that we had, just to blend those colors up. So I'm just like going to take a brush, place it like towards the end, like the last third of your eye basically. Place it over there, like, so it's going to look like that. And then I'm going to take like a fluffy brush like this, and then I'm just like going to blend that out like basically going up that way again as well. And then like after I've like used most of the product in this corner, I'm going to go like towards the inside and I blend like up. Like you can feel like that's your like your eyeball is like going in there, and then your bone starts. So I'm just taking it like just up onto my bone, basically. I'm blending it up onto my bone, but most of the blending I'm doing out here like that. And because I want to give it like just like a bit more definition, like in my crease, I'm going to take my little brush, get some of the black, just tap it in there, and I'm just putting it on that little outside corner, just there. I'm just placing it. I'm not doing anything like with this brush, so I'm just placing it over there. So I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just like really keeping, I'm actually not even really blending it, I'm just doing it like from left to right, like really just like getting into the side. And because the brush is like so domey shape, it is taking the product like out of the crease, like that. So you can see like the black, I just made a line with the black basically, and you can see now that it's like kind of moving. And when I get down here, I'm actually going to bring it back in. So it's like, so I'm basically like closing it off here, like over there. So this is basically just to give it some more depth. And like I said, also with the day look, I like my eyes to like, you know, do that like elongation kind of a look thing. So with this, I'm giving it that same kind of effect. So I'm not taking like the black too up. I'm not taking it up too high. It's too up. I'm not taking sorry. I'm not taking it up too high. So I'm just like taking it up like slanty, because that's the look I'm going for. So in fact, I'm really liking the way this looks. So then I'm going to get my little brush that I used earlier on for my highlighter, or to just highlight my inner corner with. And I just have to see, where do I have that little brush? There it is. So I'm going to actually, because I've been using like gold in my corner, I mean I've been using gold here as well, I'm actually going to mix the pearly that I used earlier and the highlighter as this. So I'm just like really going to do that. I'm going to tap off the excess, and that is actually what I'm going to use now to just like go into the corner. And I'm maybe going to use a little bit more of gold, just to warm it up more, because there's gold in there, and there's this like warm brown plummy color as well. And I think maybe the gold is like got a bit more warmth than just like the normal one that I used early on, because that's like really whitish, like really pearlish. And I think with the gold I can get like a bit more warmth, and that you can just work in there because there's like gold in there already, so that's fine. And I just like go in maybe like 1/3. Well, I don't go and put the product over there, I put the product over here, and then I just like work it in there like that. So I actually do like my eye like that, and now I just really have to give everything definition. So I'm going to take a eye pencil. This is not an eye pencil. I'm going to take an eye pencil, and I suppose you could use like a like an eyeliner. I'm just using this eye pencil now because I want to do my waterline, so I'm actually going to do my waterline here. And very important, well, I always actually kind of do it like even during the day when I don't want to do like the top lashes. This is the least that I do, let's put it that way. Like I just do it like in there as well, because sometimes it just looks weird when you have that line on top and it's like very fleshy at the bottom. So I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm just going to go like really close to my eyelash line, like that, into the corner, sticking to my eyelash. to the lash line and bring it up over here. And once I get to like to the outer edge, I'll just like continue my lower lash again like earlier and just draw a straight line from that point to the middle. And that just basically helps with that little Pocahontas look. But like I said, like the Pocahontas look, that is something I like. I know there are people who think like it's like too Cleopatra-ish and they don't like it. So I mean, basically you just stop with the pencil where you like, or with the eyeliner where you like. I mean, everybody has their way of doing their eyes, or the way they like to do their eyes, and this is just like the way I like to do it. So like that, and I think I need a bit more at the bottom. So that's basically what you have. And like in the evening, I just prefer like a bit more blusher, like so like the daytime blusher is like a bit too washed out for me now, so I'll actually just like add more blush. I'm not just like using the one that I used early on, so I'm just like doing it on my apples over there, and I just like to kind of blend it in towards the back. So I'm like starting with the apples, and I'm just like blending towards the back like that. In fact, sometimes I'm also just like, you know, just doing that, just like to bring, you see, it's just like makes such a difference. It's just like bring some kind of warmth in there. Yeah, I actually like that. In fact, that's actually quite good. So for my lips, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to take my the little pencil that I used earlier on, and I'm just outlining my lips, nothing like extraordinary. And like something that I see like quite, this is like I see this very often like on Instagram and YouTube. It's like everybody just like kind of draw in these lines, and it kind of makes your lips look like fuller, like it's so full that there's not enough space, so it's like bursting out of its seams. And I'm gonna use like a nude lipstick. So I'm actually going to use this this I don't know, Circe from NYX. So I'm just like doing that. I don't know, sometimes I think I can't really wear like two nude lips, so that's why I'm not like rubbing it all over. I'm just like and I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger like that, and I'm gonna give it a bit of a gloss. I don't know, I don't know if I can actually wear matte lipsticks, but like really matte, so I'm always like topping it off with gloss. Well, not always, but most of the time, because some lipsticks are actually so nice and moisturizing that it actually has got like a really nice flow to it already. And this is like a gold lip gloss. I found it in H&M, and I'm just gonna place it like here in the middle, just like, you know, just in the middle of the lip, just like here, to just like give it like a bit of a pop. And how can I forget, I'm actually going to use this and that other little brush that I used earlier on, just like for the day look, and I'm just gonna like go over on my Cupid's bow, and I'm actually gonna mix the pearl with the gold again, and I'm just gonna put it here, just like that. It's gonna look like I have like monster lips, like that. And I mean, so now it seems like my lips doesn't have, so I'm actually going to use like a darker pencil, and I'm just going to go in that line like such, just through it, like that. and go around the bottom. Because I think now it's a bit more defined. Yeah, so this is like the transition look now from daytime to nighttime. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I hope maybe that you saw like a few new tips how you can use your Maybelline palette, or maybe even just like any other nude palette. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time again. Bye.